If you're a beginner freelancer wondering how to price your services, you're in the right place. Pricing your services can be tricky, but with the right approach, you'll have the confidence to charge what you're worth. In this quick 3-minute tutorial, we'll cover the basics to help you price your freelance services in a way that benefits you and attracts clients. Stick around to the end, and I'll share a tip that'll set you up for success right from the start. First things first. Pricing as a beginner freelancer can be difficult because you might not have a lot of experience or a portfolio, but don't let that scare you. Start by understanding what your time and skills are worth. If you're just starting out, you might want to price lower than industry averages to build your portfolio, but don't undercut yourself too much. A good starting point is to find the average hourly rate for your niche and adjust it based on your skills and location. Another way to approach pricing is by offering packages rather than charging by the hour. For example, if you're a graphic designer, instead of charging hourly, you could offer a set price for a logo design, a full branding package, or other specific services. This way, clients have clear expectations, and you have the opportunity to earn more per project. It's also important to remember that your pricing should reflect the value you're offering. Clients don't just pay for your time, they pay for the results you deliver. So, even if you're a beginner, you should still price according to the impact your work will have on the client's business. This is where you can start positioning yourself as a valuable asset. As your skills and experience grow, you can gradually increase your rates. A common mistake new freelancers make is comparing themselves to others in the market. While it's helpful to know industry standards, your pricing should ultimately reflect your unique strengths and the value you bring to the table. Don't sell yourself short, and don't be afraid to charge more as your skills improve. Now, one of the best ways to streamline your process and keep track of your pricing is by using the right software. I've tried out several, and I've found a software that really helps beginners with pricing and invoicing. The software we'll be using is super user-friendly, and I've got an exclusive free trial for you in the description below, just for my viewers. It's the perfect way to follow along and start applying the pricing strategies we've discussed today. Finally, as you get more experience, you can raise your prices. But remember, always keep your client's budget in mind. You can test different pricing strategies, but the key takeaway here is to value your skills and charge according to the results you're providing. It's not about underpricing yourself to get clients. It's about finding the right balance between attracting clients and making sure you're paid fairly for your time and expertise. So here's the quick revision. Start by researching industry averages, consider offering packages, and make sure your pricing reflects the value you bring. Don't compare yourself too much to others, and raise your prices gradually as you gain experience. And of course, be sure to take advantage of the exclusive free trial in the description to make the pricing process easier. Thanks for watching.